Well, hello and welcome to another edition of Health Solutions with Shawn and Janet Needham, where Team Needham discusses everything healthcare. I'm your host, Shawn Needham, and I'm streaming live from Idaho Falls, Idaho today. Love it here. Weather's beautiful. Spring is here for sure. So Dr. Jay Wrigley was not able to make it today. He had a last-minute cancellation because he wasn't doing well. So I wish him the best, and we were going to reschedule him so we can talk about his plan on hormone optimization diet. But while we're on that subject, I can discuss it a little bit because it's kind of my wheelhouse. I mean, hormones is what I do. It's something that we specialize in at Moses Lake Professional Pharmacy, and that's pretty much, we talk hormones all day long with prescribers and healthcare professionals and patients. So let's talk about how important diet is when it comes to hormones. In general, I talk about how important diet is. I mentioned a few different times how there's three things we can do to keep our bodies healthy, and that's eat, sleep, and exercise. And out of those three, sleep is the most important. I know some of you have heard this over and over again, but it's just worth reiterating. Sleep is the most important. We will die without sleep before we'll die without food. And you don't have to exercise to live. It's not to say you won't be healthier, but you don't have to exercise to stay alive. But you do have to eat to stay alive. So second most important would be nutrition. And then third most important would be exercise. So when I have patients that come to me and they are going to start hormone replacement, whether they are female or male, and one of their goals is to get healthier, which that's probably why they're going on hormones in the first place, or to lose weight, I make it very, very apparent that hormones are a piece of the puzzle only. You're not going to magically start taking hormones and you're going to get healthy if you don't change your lifestyle or if you don't already have a good lifestyle. So diet is so important. Let me give you an example. Testosterone. We all know about testosterone being an anabolic hormone. What does that mean? It helps to build things. It helps to build muscle mass. We know that. That's why men have more muscle mass than women. And it also helps to build bone. Stay tuned for a video coming out on that. I've talked about it before, but there is no better drug for building bone than testosterone. Period. I challenge anybody to give me an example of something that is better than testosterone for building bone. So anybody out there that has osteoporosis, female or male, pay attention, because testosterone is more important than any drug that a doctor can prescribe for you that's for osteoporosis. That's what you usually lack when you get osteoporosis, is testosterone. So back on the subject of diet, testosterone is an anabolic hormone, right? So it helps to build substances in our body, including muscles. Well, where does muscle come from? Muscle is protein mostly, right? Mostly protein built from what? Amino acids. Well, if you're not eating enough protein, the testosterone is not going to do you much good. So you need to eat enough protein for the testosterone to work. It's kind of like this. Testosterone is like the contractor building a house, okay? It's like the boss. It's telling everybody what to do. And the food you eat, i.e. protein when it comes to muscle mass, is like the wood for the house. So the testosterone, the contractor, is telling the wood where to go and putting the wood in the right places. So that's what testosterone does for muscle mass. But it also goes with many other things in your diet, obviously. If you don't have a good diet with the right not just protein, but also the right vitamins, the right minerals, you aren't going to be able to do certain conversions in your body, whether it be thyroid function. Like, for instance, with thyroid function, if you lack iodine or you lack selenium, you won't convert T4 to T3, which is with a more active thyroid. Or, for instance, another one would be when it comes to hormones and diet would be fat. We need fat. All the low fat craze from the 1970s, it's complete bunk. And yes, animal fat is good. Animal fat is not bad. What is in fat? Cholesterol is in fat. I know cholesterol gets a bad rap. And in the traditional medical system, we're taught about how bad cholesterol is. Let's talk about how good cholesterol is. Every cell in the body has cholesterol. We will die without cholesterol, period. It's a building block of cells. It's really, really concentrated in the brain. The brain has a lot of cholesterol, a lot of fat, a lot of cholesterol. That's one of the reasons they think dementia might be on the rise, is because there's so many people on these anti-cholesterol, cholesterol-lowering medications called statins, that dementia is on the rise. And dementia has been linked to statins. So check into that. If you are on statins, please check into that. So without cholesterol, we will die. Well, where do hormones come from? Where do our sex hormones come from? They have what's called a cholesterol backbone. They are made from cholesterol. So without cholesterol, we can't produce our own hormones. So without the proper fat and cholesterol in our diet, we are not going to have optimal hormones. It's important to know these things, because sometimes in the traditional medical system, we're taught what is really probably wrong, and just out of ignorance. I was taught it wrong in pharmacy school, and I've had to learn it later on by going to extra training. So protein is important. Fat is important. And carbohydrates not as important when it comes to hormone replacement, but fat and protein for sure. So I really don't have anything else today. But as always, thank you for following us. You can catch us we can't stream live on Facebook right now because my account is restricted, but we're still streaming live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. So follow me on Twitter. Also, follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to the Moses Lake Professional Pharmacy YouTube channel. We have over 1,000 educational videos on there, from diet, exercise, sleep, hormones, and everything in between. We have a lot of good guests coming up and on there, some big guests, and you don't want to miss out on any episodes. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment also. Let us know what other topics you would like to hear. And I appreciate you listening to Health Solutions with Shawn and Janet Needham. Thanks for tuning in today.